Hi, my name is Sasha. Welcome to the Muthaship. Let's see what our messages are for today. The heart of the reading today, we have the Four of Coins, and we have the King of Swords reverse. So I'm sensing a little bit of fear, and fear in general is not a bad thing if you use it constructively. Fear just alludes us to places within where we're holding a lower vibration. And this is where you need to kind of put your focus and do that deep inner healing work. Some of you are holding back from speaking your truth, from expressing yourself. And this comes from a fear of lack or attachment. So for many of us, this can look like all different types of programming that we were conditioned with growing up or through our culture. But this is also the purpose of the programs by Sophia that are in the description box. They walk you through step by step how to deprogram yourself in order to reach an enlightened state where you're free to be who you really are and to feel alive and to create the success and abundance that you want. I'm getting a sense that many of you have been putting in some hard work and dedication and maybe reaching a certain level of security and not wanting to fall backwards. So this also has to do with you in general on your twin flame path, expressing yourself. And it doesn't mean that you have to go to the actual person and say things with words and communication. It's more that you need to express your passion. Many of us think that we have to say things in order to solve things, but sometimes what you really need to do is devote that time to yourself and express yourself, whether it's through a painting or dance, drumming, whatever it is that is your passion. And when you shift yourself into this space, then you feel like you can share more. So there's a need to give right now in order to receive. And for some of you, it might be applicable that you are holding back because you haven't heard from someone else or heard the truth or had the clarity that you're seeking. So for the divine feminine aspect today, we have the High Priestess, we have Judgment reversed, the Six of Cups reversed, and the Hierophant. So some of you might be resisting your intuition, even though you can hear it and know it. Some of you are just in the process of making a call, even about a relationship and how to move yourself forward, because maybe in the past things just haven't gone as planned. For some of you, this is about commitment. So there's a need to look at your attachment to desired outcomes and to shift your perspective. And some of you, this is also learning more about your twin flame path. I would suggest a twin flame union package in the description box, because this is where your higher illumination is coming in. You might be receiving activated light codes, you might be receiving downloads, you have opening at your crown chakra. And this is helping you to have more clarity in your intuition and be more centered in what you know and feel. And this is the correct place to operate from. When we look outside of ourselves at events and situations and even things we see in the media or whatnot, and we look with our eyes only, our eyes are deceiving because of the way that our brain works. Our brain believes anything that is shown to it. So in essence, our brain is like a recorder. And when you actually use your third eye to see the truth in situations, you use your heart and your third eye, you will see the correctness of things. You will have that inner knowing that you're looking for. You will have the understanding and the knowing. This is like part of the marriage within yourself of your higher chakras. You'll be connected to your own truth and to your divine truth, and that will help you to make these judgment calls. For others of you, if you're more advanced in your ascension and on your twin flame path, this is a direct confirmation that you are a twin flame and you are in a divine connection. For the divine masculine today, remember that you're both polarities and that both sides of the reading apply to you. We have the 9 of coins, the Page of Wands, the 2 of cups, and the 9 of wands. So this is you moving very close to the end of a cycle. This is really putting in that dedication and perseverance and pushing yourself beyond the limit so that you can have the fruition that you desire. This is also you being single or kind of just actively pursuing your own interests. And there's also a phase that you may be coming out of where you thought that you were less than who you are. And this maybe tests from the universe or just challenges you've been going through have illuminated you to your own strength. So this can be you just working hard and getting stronger. There is also a confirmation that you are on your twin flame path. So you also may be making an offer even towards your happiness. This could be offering your passion to your counterpart. These could be even just messages or opportunities. For some of you, this is maybe just something you're thinking about as well. I'm getting the sense that some of you felt that in order to even be with who you desire, you needed to get your stability first. And for others of you, this was something that you wanted, but you actually waited because you wanted to experience what it was to be single first. So take that how it resonates, but there's a couple different groups. So this is actively going towards your passion. This is making those romantic gestures and finding that equilibrium, especially within your passion and your feelings. Let's get a few cards. By masculine, you have the Ace of Cups, the 7 of Wands. So again, fighting hard for this connection. This is a brand new opening for you to have emotional fulfillment. This is you also being incredibly passionate and happy with who you are so that you can offer this love to another. So this is also self-love. But this is you starting a new relationship and really going towards something that makes you happy, that you feel is balanced, because many of you have had to struggle and really sharpen yourself in order to get this illumination of what you wanted even. So there's an aspect of you coming into your higher self and your higher wisdom and being able to achieve this type of relationship. Divine Feminine, you have the 4 of Wands reversed and the Wheel of Fortune. So many of you might be moving forward, and this is a brand new phase where you're also closing out old chapters, things that didn't serve you. Some of you may be taking, I'm hearing respite, so taking a break and kind of going over things. Some of you are really longing for that commitment and that stability, something to build on. This again is the confirmation of your twin flame path. So if you haven't already, this is time to really get to work on opening your intuition and beginning to understand more about your twin flame contract. I do have the 13 Moonstone Cosmic Tarot Oracle workbook. that's available in the description box. And you can also see the readings I've done with these cards. This is a card set I created. That is in my playlist. For others, this is really just continuing the work. So continuing to do your self-healing work, working through all of the programs by Sophia. Those are also in the description box. But this is where you come into your own knowing about this upcoming cycle and really kind of taking charge. This is where you don't waver from your twin flame path. Let's get a few guidance cards. Divine Masculine, you have the Bobcat Spirit. So for some of you, you're maybe putting a plan together and kind of working behind the scenes. This is understanding that you're not always going to know everything, but acting on your passion anyway and acting on your inherent strength. And this is knowing yourself. This is knowing yourself so well that you can also see all the patterns around you, so see all of the energy around you, and understand how intrinsic life is. For some of you, you're also getting extrasensory perceptions that maybe were not as keen before. Others of you, this is awakening to the Rainbow Warrior path. This is about embracing life and understanding that you're so divine and you have so much to offer. This is also being able to read other people's energy. So many of you might be opening up to your higher gifts. The heart of the reading. This is time to look at your own patterns and to really look at your own processes and your own healing, because this is where you'll find the sweetness in your life, is when you deal with your own inner world, your own psyche. So for many of you, this is a direct message to understand what it is to be an empath. I do have the empath course available as well in the description. It's followed by keys to your energetic integrity, which is a 4-step module that you can work through at your own pace. And each module builds on the next so that you're enhancing your skills and you're building more skills each time. And this helps you to manage your energy field and to create just serenity around yourself so that you're not depleted as an empath. And also helps you learn how to work with your energy field in such a way that you could create all of your desires. So this is beneficial to many of you right now, because in the past, perhaps, you've gone too far into wanting to help others and help heal others, which is part of your purpose, but it needs to be done in the correct way so that you're not being drained. Also, for many of you, I'm being guided to tell you that because we're in a new time, you have to learn how to do this in a new way. In the age of Pisces especially, a lot of transmutation happened through your own field and through your own body even. And this was part of your process in learning, but in this new wave, this is where you let go of that old way of processing things. Divine Feminine, you have the Electric Eel Spirit. This is all about your own electromagnetism. So feeling alive through nature, through your connection to the divine, and understanding the great wheel of time and the cosmos and your own cosmology. And this is also bringing all of your ideas to life because you understand who you are at this intrinsic level, and this is where you're electrified. You receive information on the air. You receive information through, um, I guess, your creator, however you view your spiritual connection, your connection to your divine and higher self. This is you being receptive and also expressive. So, this is where you really put the action in and begin working on your manifestation.